I'd completely forgotten about the water board, guys. So the council were rang just before Christmas. They said they'd be out sometime after the 28th. So look, everyone was obviously on holiday, so they arrived out today. Came in. They weren't. They initially said, "No, look, you have a leak here. It's on your side." And I was like, "Well, look, the leak is on our side, but I can't shut it off. The valve isn't closing off the water." So they, after they did a test, that was the case. So they swapped out the valve and also put in a new water meter. Now, everything, they had to chop off the inlet because they couldn't open the connection to it. So it's dropped down a little bit in height, so it doesn't connect to the old one. So I have no water in the house at the moment. But I needed to change this. Anyway, this is where it was leaking here, this crappy thing here, this. So I'm just going to get a new connection for here, get rid of all this old stuff here and put a new connection on this. This is the water feed that goes down under this floor, under the basement, up by the electrical box and into the bathroom. So that's our cold water supply for upstairs. So I'll put a new connection on this, a tee off this for cold water here for the sink and for the dishwasher, and then just put a new connection on this. So hopefully I might go pick that up today. It'd be nice to have that done. So it was great. They were in and out. Very nice again. Really professional, these guys. There's no, oh, we've got to go get this and got to get that and do this. They're just in, out, job done, box ticked, and a new water meter. Hurrah, win-win. And just an update on what's happening today. Maeva and the boys are on their way back from the other side of France. So they've about 7 or 8 hours of train rides. It's mad to think that France, you've got to go through Paris regardless. So it's the same distance to Paris as it is for her to come here. So she's to go to Paris and here. So it's twice the distance. So it's mad to think that France have the same issues as Ireland in that everything's kind of, in Ireland, everything's kind of centric around Dublin. You've got to go to Dublin to get anywhere. And here it's Paris and it's much bigger. So today, I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done. I'm just doing a bit of a tidy up. I had a look over here this morning and I put in this old board underneath here, which is now supporting the stairs on the beam, which meant I was able to take out this front floorboard that was propping up the stairs here. So look, I have a nice clean slate to start with. I'm going to replace that horizontal there. It's going to the wall. It's rotten. So I'll create a new one for there, and then I should be able to start putting down some OSB boards. Just while I have you here, I want to run a few things by you and see what people think. So we have our cave downstairs, our basement or our cellar, depending on what country you're in and what you want to call it. Now, it doesn't look like it was really used a lot in the past. And look, in an ideal world, you'd convert it into this cool room or doing like a bat cave. But the reality is it's quite humid down there. There's a lot of moisture coming in from the walls. So practically it's really just used to store stuff that you want to keep cold. And we don't really have that need now because we've got fridge freezers and stuff. So with all this side taken off, we have the opportunity then to leave it off and to, maybe create storage under here, have a trap door that'll bring you downstairs. I'm going to put in new stairs anyway. These ones were, the slope was too shallow. I'm going to put in something a bit steeper. So we it'll be occasionally you'll have to go down to the cellar. It's too awkward to get in there. To get big stuff down, you couldn't store bikes down there. You couldn't store big stuff. The other option now, Maeva was talking about maybe putting in a toilet here. So we could potentially have a small toilet down here. I think I could work the waste across under the kitchen floor here to meet the waste that's outside that wall over there. Not a work though. Is it really worth it? Anyway, what are people's thoughts? What would you do with this space now? Now it's all open. We need some sort of access down to the basement, but it's not every day. Every day we need to be getting down there. Anyway, I better go walk the dogs. They're crying in there. So let me know your thoughts on this. It's going to be a short video today anyway. So